the barber, back at it again. This time we have a high fade with waves on top. And no, it doesn't look like it's got waves, but it's been growing this wolf out all quarantine. But yeah, let's get it. First we're gonna knock down the hair to his desired length, which is a 1.5. Usually I would set the first guideline in first and then just knock off the top of the hair first, which is kind of easier. But at first he had asked for a taper, so this is why I was doing this, then he changed his mind. But anyway, let's get it. Make sure you pay attention to which way the crown is growing. Everybody's crown grows in a spiral direction, but you have to pay attention to where the crown is to be careful you don't patch somebody. Alright, the first guideline is the bold line. I'm gonna set it in with my Fabulous Gold FX trimmers. As you can see, when I set my first guideline in, I kind of contour it to the individual's head. You see how in the back I kind of drop it a little bit. I drop it just on the bottom of the occipital bone. It gives the fade a better shape and it contours it to the head properly. If you pay attention to my left hand and look at my thumb, I'm slightly pulling the skin, because when you pull the skin and try to remove the hair, it removes the hair a lot closer and gets it a lot smoother. Then it makes it easier for me when I want to use a shaver afterwards.
Raise on the beat.
Now with my Andes Pro Foil shavers, I'm gonna get the skin razor bald. Alright, what step is coming next, guys? Now with the lever open, you want to go up about 1/2 inch or about the width of a finger. As you can see in the front, you saw how I was moving the clipper sideways. You have to pay attention to which way the hair grows, because a lot of people's hair patterns grow differently and grow in different directions all around their head. And to get the best fade, you want to go against the grain as much as possible while you're fading. So don't be afraid to turn your clipper sideways or whatever direction you have to. Now we have the lever closed and we're going to knock that bottom guideline out. We're going to make a new guideline in between that space. You may not get the first bottom guideline out completely with your clippers, so you might need to use the trimmers that you put the guideline in the first place to get it out. Now with the lever halfway open, you want to take out the rest of that line that you see. And don't be afraid to play with your lever to get that line out, because it might not come out with the lever halfway open. You might have to close it a little bit more. Alright, with the one guard closed, you want to make your next guideline and make it about the same width as the previous one. Don't forget to go against the grain. When you get towards the back, when you're making your guidelines, you want to make them a little bit thicker than they are on the sides, because for some reason, whenever you fade the back tends to stay a lot darker than the sides. So you want to make it thicker and bring it up a little higher than it is on the sides. It blends better. Alright, now with the one guard closed, you want to try to take out that line that you see now. The one guard closed is not going to take it out completely. What you want to do is just soften it up a little bit so that when we get to the next step, it'll be easy to take it out. Alright, now with the half guard closed, you want to take out the rest of the line that you see there. And don't be afraid to play with your lever as well. Everybody's hair pattern grows differently, and there isn't a cookie cutter way to just cut everybody. There's one thing about being a barber, you have to adjust what you know to each individual to get the haircut to come out properly. Alright, with the one guard open again, we're going to take out the rest of the bulk at the top. We're not making another guideline, we're just going to flick out at the bulk that we see to kind of blend it out. And back to the half guard, we're just going to do some detail work and clean some stuff up. Everybody's favorite part, the lineup. This is where everything comes together. Also, when you do your lineup, it actually helps you to see the fade better, and you can see whatever things you missed, and you can clean them up afterwards. I don't know about you, but I think it's coming together. It's looking pretty nice. And a lot of people think that barbering is easy and doing fades are easy. It takes a lot of work and patience. You have to really pay attention to what you're doing and practice. And the only way you can practice is just to get more clientele and putting yourself out there and trying new things, learning new things. And eventually you build up a skill set that you won't forget, and you just continue to do it and you get in your grind. The lineup is looking crispy. If only we were allowed to do beards during this quarantine, man. Oh, during phase 2, I should say. He had a really nice beard. It would have came together real nice. But anyway, here's the cut. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you know when I'm posting another video. Check you later.
Yeah!